The bro split, the best possible split for naturals in my opinion, and I'll tell you exactly why in this video, alright? But you gotta understand, if you're a beginner, this doesn't apply to you. Alright, beginners, whatever you do in the gym, if you've been training for 3 months, 6 months, even 12 months, alright, you're still getting those beginner gains. So whatever you do in the gym, you'll get some results and your body will react well to it, alright? You're touching the weight, you'll grow. But as you progress as a natural lifter, we gotta optimize and scratch every 1% we can, alright? That means you gotta optimize your training, you gotta optimize your training split, your recovery, your sleep, your supplements. Because that's just the way it is, alright? You have to optimize everything. It's not all about the split, but having a good training split that helps you keep progressing is ideal, and why not? Alright, so let's jump straight into it. The more you progress as a natural and as an enhanced lifter, the more you progress, the more you get advanced, the more your muscles can handle volume. That's just the way it is. You've been training for 2 years, you can do maybe 6 sets of chest and your chest is sore, alright? But you've been training for 5 years, now your chest can handle more volume. Your fibers are thicker, more resistant, so you need more to break them down. Yes, you gotta keep the intensity high, but don't tell me all this Mike Metzer, oh well, I just do 3 sets of chest for the whole week and that's what Dorian Yates did and that's how he grew. Well, do it on yourself and tell me if with 3 sets and 30 minutes 3 times a week you'll grow. There's no way. As a natural, someone that is enhanced can't get away with it with insane genetics. Dorian Yates, Mike Metzer, I don't even think Mike Metzer did that, but it was just a marketing tool. But anyways, do the high intensity, crazy 3 sets drop set, get it to failure, back off set in 3 sets. You will not be growing after a certain point because your muscles will need more volume. 3 sets of chest, doesn't matter the set that you're doing a 200-pound incline press and the craziest mind muscle connection, you will not get it to failure in 3 sets, alright? If you've been an advanced lifter that's been doing enough volume years over years, your muscles will need more volume, alright? First is intensity, then is frequency, and then is volume. First we up the intensity, we make sure that the intensity is high. Alright, you're training intense. Now the frequency, let's hit it again. Now, last thing we're upping is the volume, and after 10, 8, 10, 7, 12 years of training, it's time for you to add the volume. And that is why the bro split is ideal. Alright, I'll tell you my variation of the bro split. It's a 4-day split. Alright, 1 big muscle, 1 small. Day 1, chest and triceps. Day 2, back and biceps. Day 3, I'll do shoulders and a little bit of arms. And day 4, I'll do legs. Alright, so that's my variation. My weak point is shoulders and arms, so that's why I'm putting them in a whole day. And day 4, legs. Some people can split their legs. They'll do 1 day quads and 1 day hamstrings, but for me, my quads are pretty strong, so I'll do them together in one workout, and most of that workout will be hamstrings. Alright, why I'm not a fan of push-pull legs? Because when you're doing a push-pull legs, you're doing shoulder, chest, and triceps. Most of us naturals have weak shoulders, alright? And everybody can benefit from a bigger chest. So let's say you're doing those 3 muscle groups at the same time and you want to give them enough volume for all of them because you're advanced, you've been training for a long time, and you got to remember your time in the gym is limited. You can't spend 3 hours in the gym because after 90 minutes, I would say max, cortisol levels, stress go up, you go into catabolism. So let's say we have a time frame, we can't exceed that 90 minutes. But now we got to make sure that we're giving that muscle group enough sets for it to grow. Let's talk about chest. After years of training, your chest will easily handle 14 sets of chest, all right, 15, 16 for some people, let's say 12, let's say 14, all right. You want to make sure that you're giving yourself enough rest and you're giving the intensity needed. Well, for that, it will take you some time. Unless you're doing a circuit, chest and triceps and adding some shoulders, but then you will not be able to optimize every single set, all right? So you gotta give that chest the enough attention, all right? You gotta give it the intensity needed and the volume needed, which will take most of the time that your body can be anabolic in the gym. Because after a certain time, your body is stressed, like I said, all right? So that leaves you with, after finishing your chest, you're pretty much fried for the day if you did it correctly. You're pretty much fried for the day. Today I did chest. All I could do is 4 sets of triceps push down and I was done for today. I was pretty much done. I don't know how some people will tell you, well, you know what? I gotta do chest, shoulders, and triceps. There's no way I'll be hitting my shoulders with the right intensity after doing all those sets of my chest. There would be no way. Alright, you wanna do back and hamstring and biceps? All that in the same day? Back and hamstring. Do you know how much volume, how much on your central nervous system this is taxing? And you want to do them all in the same day? Well, sorry, but you're not giving them the right amount of volume, or you're not pushing as intense, or you're spending too much time in the gym. One of those three. That's just the way it is. And if you stop progressing at the gym, it's time to, if you're an advanced lifter, it's time to take a look back, and maybe change your training split and optimize it where you're giving more attention to bigger muscle groups, all right, and spending a bit more time on those muscle groups. But that's where you want to increase your frequency. I do a bro split, but I'm a very frequent trainer. I'm a very frequent, I don't know what you call it, I train very frequently, all right? I keep my frequency very high. Instead of doing a push-pull legs and just training 4 times or 3 times a week, do a bro split, but now hit the gym 6 times a week. So you're still getting that same muscle group stimulated the same amount, but you're giving it more sets and you're giving it more attention. And also you will recover from it. Don't worry, all right? People are so scared of overtraining. Man, people should be scared of undertraining. How many times you go in a gym, you see someone overtraining? People are on their phone, they're overtraining their fingers. That's pretty much it. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. The bro split, I really believe that doing and someone that is enhanced will get away with it because they're enhanced. Don't compare yourself with a bodybuilder that is doing just a push-pull legs or whatever split, or a chest and back, all right, because they can handle so much more, and their central nervous system won't be overtaxed as us, and they don't need as much volume as we do, because for them, they're also relying a lot on those PEDs to grow those muscles. But us, the only thing we're relying on, break down those muscle tissues, make sure that you're really breaking them down, and then recover from them and sleep and eat. All right, but if you're not breaking them down, not giving them enough volume, not giving them enough sets or frequency, you will reach a plateau. That's it for this video. Hopefully, I mean, if I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. I never say I know everything, you know. Prove me wrong. Let's talk in the comments, and if you like that video, leave a comment, leave a like. And that's it, bro split. I'm a big fan of it, especially for natural lifters. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.